Explosive performance in Denver. The Los Angeles Dodgers just obliterated the Colorado Rockies in an all-out mile-high slugfest. From the very first inning, it was pure dominance. Home runs flying, bats blazing, and the Rockies had no answers. The Dodgers' offense was absolutely unstoppable, with multiple players going deep and racking up runs like it was batting practice. Fans in Coors Field were stunned as the scoreboard lit up inning after inning. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. If the Dodgers keep swinging like this, the rest of the league better watch out. Total domination in Colorado. Baseball fans, what we witnessed at Coors Field wasn't just a game, it was an offensive masterclass. An explosion of power, precision, and pure dominance. The Los Angeles Dodgers didn't just beat the Colorado Rockies. They embarrassed them. And they did it in one of the most hitter-friendly parks in the majors, turning Mile High into their personal launchpad in what can only be described as a historic slugfest. From the very first pitch, the tone was set. Mookie Betts stepped into the batter's box with a calm confidence and launched the first pitch of the game 420 feet into the Denver sky. One swing. One run. And that was just the beginning. Because what followed was an avalanche of hits, homers, and runs that left Rockies fans stunned and Dodgers fans roaring with joy. It was chaos. Controlled chaos. And it was beautiful to watch. The Dodgers dropped double digits on the Rockies like it was batting practice. We're talking back-to-back home runs, bases clearing doubles, and a relentless display of offensive firepower that reminded the rest of the league exactly why this team is a World Series favorite. Everyone contributed. Every starter reached base. And by the fifth inning, the only real question left was, how many more can they score? Let's talk numbers because these aren't just impressive, they're jaw-dropping. The Dodgers put up 17 hits. 17. That's not a typo. With 5 home runs, 2 triples, and 6 extra base hits overall. The scoreboard looked like something out of a video game. They scored in 6 different innings. And in 4 of those innings, they posted crooked numbers. You can't defend that. You can only watch in disbelief. And it wasn't just one star doing the damage. It was a full team effort. Shohei Ohtani, the two-way sensation and MVP frontrunner, went 4 for 5 with 2 doubles, a towering home run, and 4 RBIs. His bat was electric. Every swing had exit velocity that made Statcast sensors glitch. He hit balls to all fields, turning mistakes into missiles and pitches on the corners into extra base rallies. Freddie Freeman? The man was locked in, barreling everything in sight. He went 3 for 4 with a home run, a walk, and 3 runs scored. His presence in the heart of the lineup gives the Dodgers that elite stability that championship teams are built on. He's not just hitting, he's hitting with purpose. And in a ballpark like Coors, that's dangerous. And then there's Will Smith. Not the actor, the catcher. He had himself a night, going yard in the 4th with a no-doubt 3-run bomb that broke the game wide open. Smith continues to prove he's one of the most underrated offensive catchers in the league. Smart, powerful, clutch. Even the younger guys got in on the action. Miguel Vargas ripped a pair of doubles. James Outman smashed a 2-run homer to right center that had the Rockies' bullpen shaking their heads. This wasn't a one-man show. This was a thunderstorm of bats, and Colorado was right in the eye of it. But don't let all the hitting fool you. The Dodgers pitching held it down, too. Bobby Miller, making his first start back from a minor injury, gave Los Angeles exactly what they needed. 5 strong innings, only 1 earned run, and a fastball that touched 99 on the gun in the thin Colorado air. That's not just velocity, that's dominance. Miller looked composed. He pitched with rhythm, attacked the strike zone, and got key outs when he needed them. He knew the offense had his back, and that let him pitch aggressively. And the bullpen? Solid as ever. Ryan Brazier, Alex Vizca, and Evan Phillips combined for 4 shutout innings. Clean, efficient, ruthless. But let's not sugarcoat what this game really means. This wasn't just a win. This was a message. A message to the rest of the National League and maybe to all of baseball that the Dodgers are heating up. They're getting healthy. They're getting hot. And they're doing it at the perfect time. We know Coors Field can turn into a slugfest. The altitude. The thin air. The huge outfield gaps. But this wasn't about the ballpark. This was about one team executing on another level. Every inning, every at-bat, every opportunity they capitalized. This wasn't luck. This was a blueprint. The kind of win that builds momentum, boosts confidence, and sends chills through rival dugouts. Manager Dave Roberts couldn't stop smiling after the game. In his post-game comments, he praised the team's energy and focus, saying, "This is what we're capable of when we're locked in. Every guy in the lineup showed up tonight. It's fun to watch and even more fun to be a part of." Fun? That's one way to put it. Another would be terrifying if you're on the other side. And the fans? They showed out. Despite it being an away game, Dodgers fans made their voices heard in the stands. Chants of "Let's go Dodgers" echoed through Coors Field as the hits piled up. It felt more like Dodger Stadium North than a Rockies home game. That kind of support travels, and the players fed off it all night. Let's zoom out a little and look at the bigger picture. With this win, the Dodgers gain more ground in the NL West and put pressure on the rest of the division. Every game matters now. Every win brings them closer to locking up a playoff spot and potentially home field advantage. And games like this? They build identity, swagger, momentum. We're entering the stretch run. The part of the season where contenders separate from the pack. And if this game is any indication of where the Dodgers are headed, then buckle up, because October might be bluer than ever. Remember, this team isn't just built for the regular season. It's engineered for postseason success. Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Smith, Miller. The list goes on. It's a mix of experience, youth, leadership, and firepower. And they're just now clicking on all cylinders. That should scare every other team in the league. And you better believe that front offices around MLB took note of this game. Not just because of the score, but because of how the Dodgers won. With aggression. With unity. With confidence. They didn't let up. They didn't coast. They kept the pressure on until the final out. That's championship behavior. That's a team with one goal in mind. So where do we go from here? Well, the Dodgers continue their road trip, but now they're bringing the thunder with them. This isn't just a hot streak, it's a storm. One that could sweep through the league and leave nothing but wins in its path. And if you're a Dodgers fan, this is your time to believe. This is your time to get loud. Because what we saw in Colorado might just be the beginning of something special. And if you're loving this kind of breakdown, the deep dives, the explosive performances, the real-time reactions, then make sure to smash that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. Because this isn't a one-off. This is what we do. Every game. Every series. Every storyline that matters in the MLB, especially when it comes to the Dodgers, we've got it covered.